Hi everybody, welcome to a new Blu-ray DVD update. Something slightly different today. We're going to take a little peek at some classic cinema, if you like, box sets. These are kind of three examples that I've chosen from my own collection of how to kind of treat a great piece of cinema or a classic film with the respect that it deserves. You see so many kind of pieces of cinema, classic films get real naff DVD or Blu-ray releases where the kind of transfer hasn't really been taken care of, or it's been put out in a set that hasn't really had much thought put into it, and it's a bit of a kick in the face for fans of cinema and fans of those films in general. This isn't a definitive kind of look at what I consider the best, but these are three that I've chosen from my collection. There are a couple of things out there that I don't actually own yet. A couple of cases in point are the really excellent looking the Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind anniversary sets, those big kind of shoebox size sets. I don't own those yet. If I did, they would definitely be on this list. Incidentally, there's a Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory edition coming out that looks a little bit like those sets, and also an awesome Citizen Kane limited collector's edition coming out, I think a little bit later this year, that I've no doubt they've done a really good job on by the kind of pictures and some of the reports that I've heard from it. But for now, we're just going to take have a little look at a few things that I consider to have been kind of treated with the respect they deserve. Just to quickly show you them before we get into the nitty gritty, I will be going through today the limited edition set of Jack Nicholson and Foreman's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Really excellent film. And really excellent set. We'll be having like a little look into that. Next up, we'll be having a quick look at Taxi Driver, the recent collector's edition release of this. Again, famous film and a cracking job done on the set for us fans. And next, we'll be looking at the 1957's awesome Alec Guinness and William Holden starring Bridge on the River Kwai. So, without further ado, guys, let's crack on. Alright guys, here we are, going all handheld for a close look at the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest set. Really nice set this for a great film. 1975's One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, of course, starring the awesome Jack Nicholson in one of my favourite performances that he's ever given. Really nice set this, guys. This comes with a kind of outer sleeve jammed around it that a lot of people throw out, but I'm always a bit hesitant to. It seems a shame that they've kind of taken the time to put that on there. I know it's a bit of a waste. That gives you a quick brief look into some of the stuff that's contained in this set. All very nice and very nicely done. If we crack on, there's the side that contains all the goodies there, accessible through the slot in the side. We've got the back there with a great scene from the film and a quote from Today at NBC. Funny, shocking, powerful, a film of almost elemental force. Couldn't agree more. Really nicely done. The kind of front cover, it's got like an embossed effect here across this gating and the titles there, and Jack Nicholson's done in a kind of shiny finish there against the white background. Really nice. If we crack on inside the set, guys, here we go. Right, the first thing that we have, the kind of base of the set, if you like, contains a packet of playing cards. Obviously from the kind of famous scene in the film where they're playing cards. Unopen that guide, we'll kind of keep that sealed for the kind of keepsake aspect of it. Really nice touch to put in there. That just slides into the kind of cardboard base that goes in the bottom of the set, like so. Really cool. Next up, there is a patient file, if you like, with Randall P. McMurphy, who is the character that Jack Nicholson plays. It's his patient file. He's got like kind of the notes that Nurse Ratched, I think, has put on there, all made out in like a kind of file kind of effect there. And inside, you just have kind of stills from the film of the cast. There's the awesome Brad Dourif there. And like so on, Christopher Lloyd, obviously, a young DeVito, and of course Jack Nicholson himself, and Louise Fletcher as Nurse Ratchet. So that's quite a cool little touch, and they all just obviously slide back into that file like that. Next up, we have obviously the disc itself, the Blu-ray disc itself, which looks great, guys. Really great transfer. They put a lot of care into, you know, giving us the film in the best possible kind of video presentation it can. And inside here we have a pretty thick booklet of, I think it's possibly, is it reviews of the film? Or excerpts from the book? I'm not too sure, guys, to be honest with you. I apologise for that. But really nicely done. Really cool. And then followed by a set of kind of promotional pieces from the film, kind of glossy postcards, if you like, all containing images of, you know, I think it's the original press for the film, the original advertisements in various languages there, you know, obviously posters from around the world, which is very nice. And then finally we have this excellent little kind of hardback book there, and again nicely done out in kind of silver paint there, and quite thick, as you can see. And this just contains a lot of kind of production notes, cast information, interviews, making of kind of bits and pieces, and some great photos and things like that in there. Really nicely done. Like I say, it comes in a kind of little hardback book there. Really worth reading through, very interesting if you're a fan of the film. So that's the set from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, the collector's edition there. Really great set, guys, well worth picking up if you're a fan of the film, and or of classic cinema in general. Next up, guys, we're going to do Taxi Driver. I know this is quite a recent release, so a lot of people have kind of done a video on this, and a lot of people have seen it, but great film, looks great on Blu-ray. Just, it's nice to see a kind of film like this, you know, given a kind of set like this. This is the US version, of course. I've actually seen the UK version of this around much. Everybody seems to be getting this one, which is probably the best way to go, but really great set, this, guys. Like I say, Taxi Driver there with, you know, the covers all embossed there, with De Niro as Travis Bickle in this kind of with his iconic mohawk there, and the rear of it containing a few photos of the various characters there, Jodie Foster, of course, and Sybil Shepherd. And upon opening it more there, you've got Keitel and De Niro. And as you open it completely, you can see the classic scene there with De Niro and the cameoing Scorsese in the back of his cab. Great scene that, guys. And the disc, obviously, on the left-hand side there. Obviously, artwork all the way through. Transfer's awesome on this one, guys, as well. Done a really good job. And I do believe inside here, tucked away, there are another set of promotional cards in there. I think kind of press stuff from the film, posters and things like that. Again, unopened, guys. I'm kind of going to keep that sealed, just so kind of nothing bad happens to it. That just slots away very nicely between them there. Like I say, a lot of care and attention taken with a set like this. Plenty of extras on this as well, and just an all-round great set for a great film. Right, finally, guys, if you bear with me, we've got one of my favourite films of all time, and that's the 1957 Bridge on the River Kwai. Awesome David Lean film starring the excellent Alec Guinness, one of my favourite actors of all time. Again, you know, for a film from the 50s, the late 50s, and a classic like this, a lot of care and attention has been put to this. Great set. The cover there, as you can see, it's got a lot of embossed writing on there, and the kind of sections of the bridge are all embossed. Yeah, quick look at the back. There's a lot of kind of the list of special features is quite comprehensive there, and we'll crack into it, and I'll kind of show you. This is kind of how a classic film should be treated. Inside, you've got a kind of really big, thick digibook style packaging there. Great artwork throughout. Obviously Guinness, Holden on front there, and Hawkins. excellent kind of little montage of little collage of artwork on there from the film. And opening it up, you've got the film on Blu-ray disc there. Obviously, again, artwork all the way through there. And on the rear of it, it's the film on DVD, so you get a DVD copy in there. And throughout, really, really well done. This is how you do a kind of commemorative booklet. Obviously, it's attached. It's like a digibook style packaging, so it's attached. You've got loads of cast information there, loads of kind of on-set pictures, behind the scenes, kind of anecdotes and behind the scenes trivia, little bits of reviews, all bits of making of. Just really, really well done. Really worth reading through. You know, it's not, they haven't just printed a load of rubbish in there just to make up the space. Really, really worth having a little look through there. And credits on the film. And then inside the little kind of booklet section there's an advert for some kind of classic cinema also from Columbia Pictures. And again, you've got the kind of obligatory little collection of lobby stills and advertising paraphernalia there, classic posters and things like that. Again, guys, apologise that I can't kind of show you through those, as I've again kept them all sealed, just so they don't get soiled or destroyed or dog-eared or anything like that. So, like I say, just care and attention that's gone into some of these things puts certainly a lot of the more recent films or more recent releases to a bit of shame. You know, I'd like to see kind of more films being given, you know, the kind of royal treatment like this, if you like. Really, really worth it, especially for, you know, if you're a collector of films and a lover of films. You'll know as I do that you appreciate the kind of the time and effort that goes into sets like these, and you know, you don't mind paying your money for something where you're getting a package like this. Certainly, you know, like me, you've probably bought this film perhaps several times over the years. VHS, DVD, the collector's edition DVD, I don't know, maybe the Laserdisc, I'm not sure, but you know, getting a set like this, and certainly like Cuckoo's Nest there and Taxi Driver, really kind of makes you want to reinvest in the film if you're a collector from a collector's point of view. So that's that, guys. Hope I haven't bored you too much with this. I know these aren't all kind of brand new releases, so I thought I'd show you something a little bit different, and we'll just talk through the sets a little bit. Like I say, go check these films out, and also be on the lookout for sets such as the kind of Willy Wonka set and the Citizen Kane set that I mentioned earlier, and certainly have a look into getting those Wizard of Oz and Gone with the Wind sets. I'm certainly going to pick those up at some stage, just to kind of show my support. Well, also because they're great films, but you know, if you keep kind of buying these sets, it'll give them more reason to release them. So anyway, guys, enough of me waffling on. Thank you very much for listening to me waffling on and taking the time to watch this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye.